Everybody, it's Flacco back in again with another Madden YouTube video. Today it's our second video of the day. No content once again, but now I feel like we're about to get a content overload. I think Wednesday is going to be veterans. Obviously they already announced that. Then we get ultimate kickoff. Friday that should carry over to ultimate kickoff. Saturday legends I think will be a little bit, so we're gonna get these top 10s out of the way. We got a top 10 running back list. There's a lot of running backs that weren't on the first top 10 we did at like literally day one of Madden 22. So this is gonna be almost a completely brand new list. There's a lot of good cards on here. If you guys enjoy top 10s like this, gameplays, anything to do with Madden 22 Ultimate Team, make sure to smash that like button. If one like can help me out so much, and also turn on those notifications if you are new and subscribing. And let's get right into number 10. Number 10, we have the superstar Miles Sanders. I think the bottom like couple cards aren't nearly as close as the top 5 cards. Running back's kind of like a thin position, but I still think this guy is still like a budget beast, and he's still a top 10 running back in the game. 86 speed before the power up. He's okay at every stat. He is an elusive back, so he'll get like the jukebox and everything for the cheapest AP. 86 excel, 80 carrying, 77 ball carrier vision. He comes with abilities already. Second wind, and he already comes with an X factor in one or first one free. He has solid abilities. I just like that he's a lot faster than other guys at his same overall or around that overall. Not the best, like I said. It's a really thin position. The top guys are a lot better than the number 5 is so much better than 10 in this position. It's like I said, very thin, but Miles Sanders could still get it done for those budget demons out here. Number 10 on our list. 9, we have Raheem Mostert. 88 speed, also has a power up. He'll get 88 excel after the power up as well. He's not very good at anything. Change directions, very chunky for an elusive back. He doesn't have good carrying at 76, but he's there for the speed. Get him in a toss, get him in the open field. He's going to get you a lot of yards. Obviously, we have running backs with the same exact speed of him or even better that have just better stats all around, but he's still a great, like another guy you could use a power pass on. Power up's going down in price as well, only 26K. It's still a little hefty, but he's not bad. It's not a budget beast video, as you guys know. But Raheem Mostert's still a very good option. I think a lot of people still use him for a reason. Goes in a lot of theme teams as well. Niners, Bears, Ravens, Browns, and Dolphins. He's a solid card. Only thing he got for him going is speed, though. Number 8, we have Christian McCaffrey, 87 overall before the power up. He'll get you a receiving back archetype. I think that's the best archetype inside of Madden for a reason, as you guys can show. I'll show you guys right now. But if you look at the power up for a receiving back and you power them up all the way, they do get. Oh, actually, I think he does get a running back apprentice for cheaper, backfield mismatch for cheaper, matchup nightmare in the backfield for cheaper. That's what he is really good for. The only thing like why he's so much lower on this list is 86 speed is tough. We just saw an 83 overall the same speed as him. We just saw Mostert 81 have better speed than him. It's really tough. He's a solid card. They always cheat CMC on speed. He's always very cheated on speed, but he is a demon, and I think he should be on most people's teams. If you need a receiving back, that's obviously not the guy who's actually very high on this list. You'll see later. That's another receiving back in the game. But Christian McCaffrey, he's solid. He's solid. A little overpriced as well, as you guys can know. 90K for his normal card. It's a hard one, but receiving back definitely does get it done, especially in the theme teams. Well, he's a solid card. Your gameplay to the next level. Make sure to check out civil.gg to look at the 2 membership plans right here for the best ebooks inside of the game. Use code CHEW for 25% off. 7, we have Najee Harris, the rookie premier, 87 speed, 88 excel, 90 jumping for whatever reason. I don't know, you'll probably never use that, even in catching situations. 85 change directions, actually very good for a power back. Remember, he is a power back with 81 juking, 84 spin move. His break tackle's at an 80. It seems low, 83, pretty low for a power back, but he looks like he's just very well balanced as well. He's just an all-around well-balanced card. The only negative about him, though, like the speed is solid, everything's solid. He has a good build as well, 230, 6'2". The only thing negative about him is like his abilities. His best ability is literally reach for it. Leapfrog sucks, don't use that. He just doesn't get good abilities. He doesn't get any of the trucking abilities. I think you have to be an 88 overall to get that. And he's also hefty in price, 200K. Very tough card to get, but I do think he is a good card. You're not messing up if you take him. Steelers team stand up with this. Although I'm a Browns fan, it is what it is. Najee Harris, I did pick him up. I sold him, though. He is still a solid top 10 running back in this game. 6, we have flashback David Johnson, 88 speed before the power-up, so 89 speed is nice. It is nice. Elusive back, 226'1", so he's solid height. I don't know. Like some people like the height on their guys for their catching. Some people don't for their running. It's weird. It's weird. It's kind of more of a personal thing. But 85 carrying, 87 trucking, better than Najee Harris. 1 overall plus here. This is before the power as well. There's better trucking as an elusive back. He has good change direction, or not that change directions actually is negative. He does not have good change direction. 80 change direction. He's kind of a dump truck. I did do a gameplay on him. He played well for me, but like I said, the change direction was definitely noticeable on him. 87 break tackle is actually really good. 87 juke is good as well. Spin move 82 is okay. He's just an all-around good card. It just sucks that his change direction is very bricky. I think he's good as well for his price. I mean, 90K, you're going to be spending him or CMC. If you had to choose for that price range, definitely David Johnson. Another very good running back in this game. Remember, I do have a gameplay on him as well, so if you're deciding on buying him, that gameplay will show you how he truly plays. David Johnson, solid card. For number 5, he's not a running back, but he is the same overall when you move him to running back, so I'm going to put him in this list. He is my number 5. He can play running back. Like I said, if you buy his 91 overall LTD version or his 90 overall, just normal legend version, and you put him at fullback or running back, he's going to have the same overall. It doesn't move. That's why I used him for so long until you'll see later in the video who I did end up picking up. Sonka's a beast, man. He is a beast. 87 speed. This is the powered up version. So if you're looking at it, it's LCD, but it is the powered up version. So it is basically the same. 89 excel, 90 carrying, so he should not fumble for you. Definitely should not. 92 trucking, 91 break tackle, 70 spin move, not the best. He's all right. For a guy like him, 81 change direction seems really bad, right? But he is a power back. The reason why I was like pointing out mostly for David Johnson, because he's an elusive back with 80 change direction, but this is a power back with 92 trucking with 81, so it's even better still, which is insane to think about. Run block, like he's crazy. You can block as well if you're pass blocking with him. If you like to block your running back against blitzes, Sonka's a demon, man. He is a demon. Get him in the open field. 230, 237 pounds, 6'3". He cannot air truck though. 245 pounds is the air trucking threshold. If he would have hit that, I really think he'd be easily like number 2 running back in this game. But Sonka, man, solid card, fun card as well. Very fun card. He gets all the good abilities as well, like the bruiser. He gets post up as well. He gets really weird. Bulldozer, that's what it's called. It gets some weird abilities, but he's super fun. I'd recommend Bulldozer on him. Very fun card. Definitely give him a try. Derrick Henry is very, very comparable here. 88 overall. He is a little bit slower. He doesn't have as high trucking and break tackle. His carrying's very good as well. I think he's like his stats aren't as good, but the reason why he is higher, I just talked about it with Sonka, but you're going to notice 245 pounds, like I said, is the air trucking. If you've ever seen somebody trucking the air, they're not trucking anybody, they're trucking the air and they're speed boosting. That is what air trucking is. They said they fixed it. They didn't fix it. Works in next gen, works in current gen. 245 pounds. Remember, that is the threshold to do it. That's why I have him here. He also breaks so many tackles. I think it does have to do with the weight. Gets the good abilities. You have to have him powered up to get those abilities. Obviously, that takes training. 89 overall. He's a solid card. The only reason I have him above is because the air trucking, and also it just feels like Derrick Henry is just like the way they program the card. He just breaks everything. He's literally a GOAT inside of Madden. Number 3, we have LT, 89 speed, 90 after the power up, 91 excel after the power up, 85 carrying, solid carrying. He even has 80 trucking, 88 change direction, the highest we've seen yet on this video, 89 juking, 85 spin, and a 90 break tackle after power up. LT is a solid guy, 215 pounds, 5'10". He's a little shorter, doesn't have receiving back. I always thought like he should get it because, I don't know. I mean, I guess he's like a combination of receiving back and elusive back when he played, but LT's a very good card. He's just very well balanced. There's just the 2 guys above him are just really, really good at the game. There's nothing against this card. I think the top 2 are kind of maybe interchangeable, but number 1 I think is number 1 by far. But the 2, you could change them, but the way I have it is the way I personally like it. LT is my number 3. Another 89 overall is our number 2, Saquon Barkley. He is 1 speed slower, but he does get 86 carrying. He's another guy that gets 80 trucking as well, 87 break tackle, 88 change direction, 85 juke move, 87 smooth move. Like I said, they're very similar. But the reason why I like Saquon, it seems like he breaks so much more tackles despite having lower break tackle. I really think weight has a big thing to do with it. We're seeing with tight ends breaking a lot of tackles. We're seeing Brandon Marshall break a lot of tackles. Weight definitely has to do with it. He has 20 pounds on LT. 20 pounds are basically the same height, 5'10", 5'11", and basically Saquon has 20 pounds on him. That literally has to be the reason why Saquon breaks tackles. Like I said, they're very interchangeable. I think most people would lean Saquon anyways because of the free abilities as well, and he's just a newer name. People love Saquon. He's a fun card to play with as well. like I said, if you have LT at 2, Saquon at 3, it's not a big deal. I think they're very, very similar players and similar cards as well. You can't go wrong with either of those two. And the number 1 running back in the game, you guys could have guessed it. He is the fastest running back in the game. He has the best change direction in the game. He has the best juking in the game. Gets 90 break tackle. He has no trucking, but that's not what Reggie Bush is. He has 85 carrying, 88 spin move. The best archetype in the game when it comes to receiving back. He is just by far the best running back in the game. I'm sorry to tell you, whoever doesn't want to see him here, I think, like, it's kind of like when you're drafting in fantasy. This is the way I look at it. It's kind of like drafting in fantasy. Yes, you have not Kamara. You have Christian McCaffrey at 1, and then you have at the 2, the second tier, you have the Dalvin Cook and Kamara, which is obviously the Saquon and LT, for example, in Madden. That's really what it looks like here. I just feel like Reggie is just so high right now. You got to get him. Remember, he is the fastest. He does have a power up as well. He's the only one that gets the base 90 plus change directions. He'll get 92 change direction. It matters in next gen. It does. Great juking animation. Spins really good. Gets all the good abilities. Gets the receiving abilities for cheap. He's a GOAT, man. He's a GOAT. I think he's worth it. You put the 3 NATs in, you keep him. You're gonna get 389s plus him. It is so worth it. He's so good. Appreciate you guys sticking around to the end. I love doing these top 10s. If you guys enjoy them as well, make sure to turn on those notifications. If you are new and subscribing, smash that like button. Like I said earlier in the video, 1 like can help me out so much. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.